Welcome back to Andres Arre, where today we are watching the finale of The Haunting of Bly Manor. So I'm so excited. This has been a great series, season, show, whatever you want to call it. It has been pure splendid. I actually was going to say pure amazing, and then I was like, no, why don't I just throw splendid in there? Then I said pure splendid, and it sounds like a sugar. But anyways, the last episode, we got more death. We got more Peter being evil. We got, what is her name? You know, I'm doing this whole, like, go off the top of your head thing. Jessel and Peter just being this duo taking over these little kids' bodies. They are just doing the most, darling. And they are ruining everybody's life. The kids at first, I said during this whole show, that I think everybody in that house is dead. I am now starting to change my mind. I don't think those kids are dead. I think that the kids are actually alive. The dead people are possessing their bodies. And they keep getting tucked away in memories while the ghost of Peter and Jessel control them. I don't know about the gardener, Jamie. I don't know if Owen is dead. I'm thinking they're not dead because those two could leave. But then my question is, how do these dead people see how do the live people see the dead people? Is it the dead people don't know they're dead, or they can show themselves to whoever they want to show? I still think the gardener might have been dead because her whole speech about the flowers, or maybe she's alive and she's just like talking about like, okay, yeah, girl. But then she didn't go to the pub, but Owen did go to his mom's funeral, so he has to be alive, right? Because he left the area. Or did he think he left the area? Child, didn't I just say everybody was, first I said everybody was dead. Now I'm thinking people are alive. Now I'm starting to think that people are dead. Also, Danny, she got caught by lake lady, ghost of the lady of the lake. And we found out her backstory, and she was the first lady of Bly Manor. So, and she died by her sister. Well, she was dying, but her sister killed her. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of pieces that we've been this whole show trying to put together. We finally got it together, and we finally are here for the finale. So I need to know, is Danny gonna die? Because I think she is. Or maybe not. If Danny doesn't die, I think that what's going to happen is, I think that she's going to adopt those two kids, because I don't think those kids are dead, and I think everybody else is dead. How about that? And I think that Peter should go to hell, because he is a horrible man. He killed somebody. His mother was a horrible person. He's a horrible person. And it's just, that's why he's living in the purgatory that he's in. Or hell, whatever it is. So listen, I'm ready to wrap this season up, this show up, the series up, whatever you want to call it. The Haunting of Bly Manor, the season finale. Let's hop into it. Boop.
Charlotte is dead. Rebecca and Peter are dead. I'm dead. I want to help them.
But you can't.
No, I don't want to slip away. I want to stay here with you.
But you can't.
What's that door?
I always forgot myself for a moment. God knows I tried not to think of you. Very hard, but
Okay, girl.
I've thought of you often. You'd open your restaurant, make me taste all those wonderful recipes you created in that beautiful, maddening mind of yours.
This is sad.
I loved you, Owen. I should have told you.
But I suppose, well, you have to warn me, don't you? You must help all of us out there. In here, I'm you. This isn't me. But you don't want me to be her.
Oh, Danny, hit her with a stick. Girl, get a stick.
Laura, get inside. Now hide.
She is just dragging her.
Let her go.
She can't hear you. Oh my God, Danny, you must be really struggling, girl, because she is choking the crap out of you. Somebody help her! Light this woman on fire! Doesn't anybody have a match? Danny, are you alive? Flora? What you doing?
Let her go. Please.
Oh, she's kind of remembering and thinking that's her.
The weeping wind.
Oh my God, she got Flora. Somebody get oh, there's a plan. Jessel's just gonna stare.
Jessel! I gave you your freedom, and you're letting it drown.
Jessel is an idiot. I hate Jessel. She's the most horrible character. Oh, he's alive. Oh my God, these people, these are not Americans. We would have speared her.
Put her down!
Damn, that ghost is Uncle Henry's dead. Oh girl, you still walking weird. And she's gone. She said, screw the child.
They need you at the lake. It's okay, sweetheart. You won't feel it.
Jessel, you're horrible.
Let me in. Let me in.
Mummy.
There, my darling.
Is Flora gonna die? Oh my God.
Said what she said. Something she didn't entirely understand, but something she felt.
It's you! It's me! It's us!
What's happening? Why did her eyes change? Oh girl, twists and turns, twists and turns.
Tell him I love him. And the rest, well, it's just...
I'm so sorry, Miles.
No, you're not. Oh my God.
In that instant, the spell that Byle had cast over Bly was broken, and all of the spirits trapped in her gravity were released.
Uncle Henry.
I'm having a moment.
Sorry, kids. I'm so very sorry.
Everybody's dead.
Did 5 men from town where they gently lifted the housekeeper's body. It was assumed she died accidentally.
That's your daughter. Great.
Do you have any other stories, Uncle Henry?
I slept with your mom. That's a story.
Some in the village said that the cook rode with her all the way to the coroner. He stayed at her side until she was buried.
Nobody knows her 2 different eye colors?
I feel her. In here. She's in here.
Oh, great.
Angry. Empty. Lonely. Beast. Watching me. At some point, she's gonna take me.
How did you get her in you? How do you have 2 different color eyes? I don't get it.
Do you want company? Or you wait for your beast in the jungle?
Will you visit us?
Depends on where you're going.
America, I think.
America.
For you.
Throw that doll away. Please. No more dolls.
Are you sure you want to give me this one?
You must have it. It's you.
Why does anybody say her eyes are freaky? Nobody wants to say that?
I don't think we should plan, Christmas is a ways away.
One day at a time.
A year had passed. A trip around the sun. And she was still here. She was still her.
Oh, garden. She's with flowers. Here she goes.
You see, I'm not sick of you at all. I'm actually pretty in love with you, it turns out.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna propose.
1 year became 2. And from 2, it spread into an endless time. So it seemed. 5 years would pass.
Wow, 5 years together still.
Deep within the au pair's heart, there was peace.
So went from her headlights boyfriend to this lady.
Found it on the street. Wanted to save it.
Well, there's your problem. Your roots have been...
Is that a wedding ring? I knew somebody was gonna propose. Is that a wedding ring? Can you stir?
And I don't know how much time we have
Boiling
left,
over.
but however much it is, I want to spend it with you.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, this is so touching. No, I'm really serious. That was really sad. She said she don't even know how much damn time she has left. You got 24 minutes left. Gay marriage is legal now, guys. You just lived a little bit longer.
Oh, and this place is so beautiful.
Thank you.
To Hannah.
To Hannah.
To Hannah.
Hannah.
Haven't spoken to the kids in ages, though. But hey, they are growing up.
Girl, you saw your dead boyfriend forever. You're fine.
They don't remember anything about it.
What?
Said they recognized Hannah's picture, but only as the woman that used to stay there with them. I'd say just let them be.
Meanwhile, she's suffering.
She's there.
We could have so many more years. We'll keep an eye on it, and it'll be fine.
That was a nice plate.
It looks like that's enough for now.
Did she kill herself?
Danny.
I just stare at her and it's getting harder and harder to see me. But no one is going anywhere. You're still here.
Oh my god, is she becoming her?
The au pair knew the moment had come. She could not risk the most important thing. And so the gardener found herself back at Bly Manor. One last time. The gardener said the words she'd heard those years ago. She willed it with everything she had. And Danny wouldn't. Danny would never.
This is so sad. This is the worst episode ever. Oh, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Gardener would gaze into reflections, hoping to see her face. She'd leave a door open
I hate
at night,
this stupid
just
show.
a crack, for her lover to return. More time will pass,
Y'all are not crying?
leaving the only trace of who she once was in the memory
That's
of the
the
one who
ring.
loved her most. I expect if you were to fly to England, you would find no such place by that name. If you were to find the manor, though, perhaps you'd see her.
You said it was a ghost story. It isn't.
No?
It's a love story.
Well, if you go on to retell it, make that change up top for me.
I start getting really, really terrified that he's gonna before I do, and then what am I supposed to do?
Girl, that's what you're thinking of?
Will be hard every day and it won't get easier. Eventually, after some time, you'll find little moments, little pieces of your life that remind you of him.
I bet you that's the gardener groan.
I thought you might be making it up just off that name. But then I figured, how could you know that? My middle name is Flora.
Is that right?
Is that grown Flora?
I know you're on
I'm confused.
where you think it ought to be.
That is Flora?
It seems like every time
Oh, she told the story for Flora.
the key love is alright, and I do try to make it right. It all comes down on me. Please say
That's the saddest. Oh, is this over? Because I can't do it anymore.
love on me. You'll believe.
Oh, wow. Oh, guys, that was a really sad show. Oh, I'm like still crying. I'm like trying to hold it together. Oh my god. I'm never watching a ghost show again. Anyways, that was really sad. But it was a really good show. Oh, and I'm watching this at nighttime. It's 6:15, and I have to go get my laundry, and people can look at me like, what's wrong with this guy? Anyways, that was a really, really good show. And I don't really have much to say. So now, that was cool. The grown-ups for the people that we've seen, some of them don't really match. The gardener, she matches really well with the adult, but the other ones, I was like confused. But it was a really good show. Danny died, but I'm happy that Flora and Miles lived, and now Flora's married, and that story was to remind them. It was a really, really, really good story. So shout out. I'm so happy that I got to see this show in the entirety, because I sometimes give up on them. But it was a really good show. I give this show a 10 stars. It had me hooked from the beginning to the end. The characters were really good. They were very well developed. The show always had you guessing. It had you crying. Oh my god, I'm wishing my eyes go back to white. And it all tied in really, really, really well. I loved it. It was a really good show. Really good show. And I can't wait for the next haunting of whatever. I just said I was going to watch a ghost show, but this one is everything. It was absolutely splendid. Well, guys, if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's either here, 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 or here, and we can cry together next time. Please like and share this content, and I'll see you next time on Andres Ray